There's nothing special about the awakening process. There's nothing special about the process of liberation, the realization process. This really trips people up because it feels like such a big deal after you start to get tastes of it. When you experience the real for the first time, the expansiveness, the exquisite emptiness, or radical aliveness, intimacy. How can you not make that into something special? How can you not make that into something to chase or seek or strive for? But here's the thing, that so-called experience, the intimacy, the expansiveness, the fluidity that's beyond the usual ways that you have experienced your life, especially through the filter of thought. Those aren't what cause the sense of wanting specialness or being special. The sense of wanting specialness is very human. It's ingrained in our behavior patterns, our beliefs about ourselves. But after these tastes, pre-tastes of awakening or experiential insights that come, we attribute the specialness to the insight, to reality, to the Dharma, as if it's a quality of reality, unfiltered, as if it's a quality of enlightenment. But it isn't. If you think about what specialness is about, it's about separation. How can you be special unless there are others out there who are less special than you, or not special in the way you are? Similarly, how can one experience be special unless there are other experiences that are not special or less special? It's a dualistic construct. It's a dualistic belief. And it's fine. It doesn't need to be discarded. You don't need to beat yourself up for feeling this drive or desire for a special experience or even an escape experience. Just notice that these are the workings of the mind, of thought. Because what's so remarkable about these tastes that we get, what's so striking, is their ordinariness, whether we're aware of it or not in the moment. That it is just this way. It is already this way. Reality is benevolent, but not in a dualistic way that has an opposite. It's just that things are fundamentally okay. And that's instinctually clear. It's as clear as the air you breathe, as clear as the feeling of sun shining on your face. Things are inherently okay. Things are inherently without any abiding solidity, direction, formulation. But that's perfectly okay. It's more than okay. It releases you of all these drives for specialness, to come out on top, to win, to be better than, even better than yourself, to settle anything, to find a solution, to find a way out of suffering. All of these are clearly seen to be nothing but movements of thought, movements of mind, when this deep, profound okayness is recognized, acknowledged, lived. So while you might hear some extraordinary sounding descriptions of non-duality, luminosity, intimacy, expansion, non-locatability, whatever, always take those with a grain of salt. The key is peace. The key is recognizing that this that we're pointing to in describing realization, when describing liberation, is really about an unbinding from all needs to complete anything, to repair or fix anything, to find anything. This unbinding is so deeply right, natural, lawful. You feel like you've finally come home. But home is everywhere. Home is everything. Home is the experience of nothing at all, of formlessness, of form, of where formlessness and form are intertwined eternally, can never be pulled apart, where all of these are just designations anyway. They're descriptions and thoughts. But what underlies all of it is this radical okayness, this deep, profound, all-pervasive, indescribable okayness or rightness. It never holds on, doesn't grasp, doesn't seek. It is the beginning and the end, the Alpha and the Omega, everything in between, and where the concept of beginning, end, and in between have never traversed. Seamlessly held with an open hand, without position, without paradigm, without view. No need for a frame of reference here, because a frame of reference is the first step toward grasping and duality. So all conceptions, all positions held, are dissolved instantly, like ice thrown into the fire.